What are some goals that you have set planned for the future? Like, do you plan on writing more books?
Sorry, I cut out a bit. So the plan for the future for me or for
What is
Jace?
you have planned for the future? Like, you want to write some more books?
Oh, my future. Oh, wow. Okay. I have a silly, do you want to hear what my secret, what I really want to be for the future? I want to be the chief mom officer of the United States and ensure that everyone has great, parents have great support. There are great schools in the world so that everyone has a school that teaches them the way they want to learn, right? It's not a one size fit all for education. I want to help all these different parents, make parenting easier so that way they aren't, postpartum like depressed or, confused. They have easy resources for families. So that's what I really would love for my future is to be a chief mom officer. I don't know how realistic that is to be the chief mom officer of the United States, but realistically, I really just want to be a good mom to Jay so he can look back and say, okay, my mom did everything she could to help set me up for success. And because I think he's like he was given this gift of his brain and given this gift of his mind and his love, and I just want to be able to champion him and help him shine. So that's my big thing in the future. Yeah, write more books about differences. Jason, my daughter, also have a disease called Charcot-Marie-Tooth. It's a neurological neuropathy. So their nerves get like weaker and weaker as they get older. So I'm writing a book about that. I want to write books about like understanding money for kids, how it's not bad and how you can and so yeah, I guess writing books and I want to travel the world speaking to others. That's my goal.
Yeah, I definitely have some similar goals. Like, I definitely want to write and illustrate more elementary school books, and I also want to write many other book series about music or many other topics. And I'd also like to travel and go on book tours, collab with some other authors and illustrators to help them on their books, turn some of my books into movies, and maybe even get my own balloon or float in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade so we can go to New York City to see the parade in person. That would be a very cool accomplishment in my life.
I love that. Have you read Dogman books? Or do you know the Dogman books?
I've heard of the Dogman
You were
books.
my
I've
yeah,
seen
so
the
the
movie.
oh yeah, you saw the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, so the author, I don't know if you've heard this, he was actually dyslexic. So dyslexic is where you spell things and twist things backwards. And his teachers were always like, "Oh, you can't be a writer because you can't spell." And so we started drawing, and then his drawings became comics, which became books, which became movies, and similar to you. So I love that.
Yeah, I really love that too. And I'm really glad that I get to do what I love to do to make me stand out in this world, just like everybody else should stand out in this world and do what they love to do and follow their biggest dreams to become what they really want to be.
Nice. So I'm from the East New York area, and so every year we go to the Macy's Day Parade. So maybe next year you can come and visit and come to the Macy's Day Parade, at least see it in real life.
Yeah, I definitely love to go to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade one day. And you know what else I want to do? Try
What?
the a pizza place called Prince Street Pizza.
Prince Street Pizza. I don't know that one. Is it in New York City?
Yeah, it's in Manhattan.
Oh, oh, definitely you got to come visit and we'll go to Prince Street Pizza. So where we watch the parade is I used to work at a office in advertising. And so my office over used to overlook where they would have the floats come by. So it's very overwhelming to be like at the parade because there are so many people and it's loud. But you can come and like you can always sit in the office where it's nice and quiet. There would always be a few of us that would sit quietly and watch the parade. It's also a lot warmer inside an office watching the Macy's Day Parade than being outside in November where it can be very, very cold.
And I'm very glad I could have you on my show so we can talk about what's going on with our lives. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you, Jacob. This was a lot of fun. I'm so grateful and honored that I got to meet someone as amazing as you. And I truly hope that my son can be just as great, seeing how amazing of a kid you are and how you grew up with differences and you've made an amazing life. And so it really gives me hope as a mom that my son can have a future being who he is. So thank you, Jacob. This was amazing.
Yep, anytime.